Oh, the problems of Coventry City are stark, striker needed. And urgently, Texas Sky Blue said of the whole result, I'm a 58-year-old, played semi-pro back in the day, and I'm a better striker than what we had out there today. Welcome back to a brand new season here on Where Sky Blues Walk. You'll see some familiar faces. I'm delighted to have football back, Scott, Tom and Jay, and of course Ben throughout the season as well. Great to have you back as well. It's the shortest form Coventry City podcast that you'll find on the internet, and we're delighted to be once again in your company. My name's Mark. I'm a neutral. I'm not a Coventry City fan, but we are going to put to these guys throughout the season all your takes, good and bad, on this, what should be, hopefully, a promotion season for the Cov. Scott, where do we start with the whole game? Is it clear as day that a striker must be found in the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think we need a striker, and I'd like to see a centre half as well. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see a lot more players, but I don't think we need more than one or two in the starting lineup. But yeah, I think we had quite a few chances from memory. A lot more shots outside of the box from memory, but I think we could do with a striker, somebody to cause the centre halves some pain, hold the ball up, spread the ball, make some runs, and plenty of chance. I think we had 17 shots on goal, or 17 shots, and 3 were on target. Okay. In the whole of the 90 minutes. So, I'd like to see somebody that can at least hit the target and, give us a chance of scoring in the next 3 weeks by the end of August. Yes, please.
Coming up this week then, Lampard's been found out. Some of the tweets are saying we still can't break teams down. Plus, Hadji writes, laziness is coming into question yet again. Do you subscribe to that thought? Plus, we're asking these three where Coventry are going to finish this season, make their early season predictions. Let's jump straight into it. Tom, you were there, of course. First of all, have you had a good summer? How's it been?
Yeah,
Oasis good?
Oasis was the best night of my life. I had a really good summer, thank you. Me and my girlfriend went to Tenerife, so a much needed break from the football after the heartbreak of Sunderland, but I'm really happy it's back now. But it's been a decent summer. It's gone really quick, but Oasis and Tenerife were definitely the highlights of it. But I'm just glad the footy's back now. But I'm just hoping we get a bit more exciting games on Saturday, because that was a bit of a disappointing start, but there's still, 45 games to go, so I'm not nervous.
Okay. Jay, the whole fans we spoke to said they were marginally the better side. Do you agree?
No, not at all. I thought they just sat back and defended. They came for the point. So I don't know what. Yeah, apart from coming in for a nil score draw, or yes, a draw. I don't see what they really did. Really, they defended brilliantly. Don't get me wrong, but Scott alluded to that they had 3 shots on target as well, but they didn't really create anything at all. I thought again we went fantastic ourselves, but yeah, I don't think they offered anything at all. Apart from a really, really solid defence there. I thought their number 4 looked really, really good, by the way. He was a good little player. So, didn't offer nothing. I wasn't that impressed with them going forward. Their midfield, again, I thought we controlled the midfield very well. As the guys sort of alluded to, or Scott sort of alluded to, I think we need a spark in that sort of final third. The attackers, again, he says a striker and a defender. I think we need more than that. I think we need to send mid that sort of rise up and down, and some wing depth as well. But we'll come on to that later on, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's look at some more takes from the game. This is about Lampard here. Scott says he's not going to berate his team after one game. I'm sure if he could sign a striker, he would. But it's the chairman we need to look at now. He's the guy that signs the checks. People need to stop digging out Lampard. They're in the wrong. I'm sure he'd love a proven goal scorer in the team. And yeah, there's a few people starting to just have a little go at Lampard and his tactics. Can you see their point of view, Scott?
I guess the only thing I said Saturday was that I didn't think anything had changed really from last season in terms of the way we play. But I guess the simple reason is that, like Jay said, Hull came to defended very well. We haven't bought at the moment somebody who can, give us that spark or break teams down. I think it's way too early to have a go at him. It's his first full season with us. Personally, we're going to play 4-3-3 by the looks of it. It's one game. We could have won the game. We could have had a penalty. We hit the post. There were chances there. Yes, it wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't as bad as people think. First game of the season. But no, I think we've obviously got to give the guy a chance. I think he knows what he wants. I think he said in a few interviews after Binks had left, he was asked, do we need another centre back to cover for him? And I think his response was, what do you think? I think he's there. He's waiting to get a centre half in. By the sounds of it, I'm pretty sure he's looking at a centre forward. But these things don't take 5 minutes, and you've got to find the right player to play how he wants to play. So, no, I wouldn't give him any stick, not for a while, personally, to see what happens. I'll see where we are at the end of August, who we bought, and my judgment on where we finish when we get to that in a bit might change then.
Okay.
He did say we're not signing a striker, though. It was not after the pre-season games. I think it was it the St. Pauli game? Might have been a Real Betis one, but he did say we're not getting one. But I don't know if he's just using that as a tactic. I'm not sure. But I really hope we do.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. Also, I do feel that we need to probably get rid of one or two. Obviously, Bassett looks pretty much gone.
Very true.
Yeah.
Sims looks like his time's up at the club. He's just not getting.
Who's going to want Sims though? What club's going to be in for Sims? I mean, I like the bloke, but what club's going to be in for him realistically?
Yeah. I mean, what else is Frank going to say? Are we signing a striker, Frank? He ain't going to sit there and say yes, is he?
Yeah, exactly.
No, so what else can he say? So to be fair,
he haven't got any. I feel like he's got a backup for Binks, hopefully, but there's been talks about Hughes and obviously a lot of rumours about Callum Doyle, but I really don't see Callum Doyle ever happening. No chance for that one. Unfortunately, because he's a great player.
Let's get both.
Yeah, get them both in.
Binks up top because he scored today.
Yeah, he scored today, didn't he? I don't know if it's a friendly or a league game, but I saw it earlier. It's a good goal.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a little bit too early to dig out Lampard, of course, but that didn't stop people. Chris said it's the day Lampard started to be found out was the whole game, and Jason said despite a summer of rest, still no idea of how to break teams down, which is one of his problems at Everton as well. Okay, Tom, let's move on then to a different topic if we do. Let's talk about Haji Wright because, cameo appearance, but not many people too happy with the shift he put in. Hassan says Ellis Sims should have come on instead of Haji Wright. Wright is so slow and never any urge to do something when he's got some fairly decent space. Another one here says Haji Wright is still bad and selfish. Right then, Tom, over to you.
I always think Haji Wright's been a bit of a selfish player, but sometimes that works in his favour and sometimes it doesn't. But I do think we're rushing him back a little bit because I do think for the playoffs games against Sunderland, he was carrying an injury because he came back. He went on the international break with America, and I'm pretty sure he got injured on that break. So he came back late. I just feel we're rushing him back. But, he's a weird one because he can score a hat-trick against Sunderland last season at home. Then the next game, he can be lazy and not do anything. So he's a really weird player. I personally would have brought Sims on instead. On Saturday against Hull, I feel like he can stretch defences more, but obviously still struggles to score, just like Wright at the moment. But on his day, Wright is one of the best strikers in the number nines, whatever you want to call it, in the Championship. But not on his day. A very underwhelming player, but he's going to stay. So let's just see what happens with him. But I expect big performances from him, especially when there's a lot of headlines around him. So.
Jay, just based on the whole game and the minutes we saw him, are these people right to call him out as being lazy? Hello, Jay.
Is he froze?
He's gone. Oh, he's back.
Gone.
There he is. Oh, yeah. Right, okay.
So I think after I backed Haji Wright all summer. I've said once he's fit, if he plays the whole season, he's going to bag 20 goals in the season. I've backed him, and I've sort of publicly sort of said that. Like Tom says, we may have rushed him back a little bit too soon, but when he came on, he was just strolling around the pitch. It was like a little Saturday afternoon stroll in a park for him. It was a bit of a strange performance because he didn't really offer anything. He didn't look sharp, and then obviously that you sort of think about with Sims as well. Then what is the issue with Sims? Because obviously Frank Lampard quite clearly doesn't sort of fancy him. There is a theory, which Mark, you may be interested in. He's on 99 appearances at the moment. He missed the two.
Yes.
And he missed.
You owe us some money. Yeah.
We may pay you a few pennies if he plays 100 games. That's a little conspiracy theory going around. But yeah, I think Haji Wright on his day, he'll easily get in a season. He'll at least get 15, 20 goals if he has a full season. But he's a pain, to be honest with you, because as Tom said, he was brilliant against Sunderland, and then for about 10 games he was absolutely trashed. He's come back, fresh season. Lampard said he's doing really well in training. Obviously, appreciate he needs to have a bit more sharpness because he is literally, he's paid 15 minutes against St. Pauli and then half an hour today. So probably not as sharp as he's ever going to be. But yeah, it just didn't look right to me in that sort of role. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, I personally don't think people are out of turn saying that he was lazy that day, because I think he was just strolling around.
Didn't look like he wanted to make a tackle to me.
Yeah.
For the time he was on. Whether he is still injured. If he is still injured, I could understand it. But I said that 10 minutes in,
it is quite a concerning issue for us right now.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next week, obviously, we'll talk about the Derby result, as Tom has alluded to. There's the next game, and of course the League Cup this week as well. Scott, could you care less about the League Cup? Where is it in kind of your priorities? I mean, we all know.
No, not really. If I'm brutally honest, I think it's a game tomorrow night where he can play the likes of Callum Perry, Kai Andrews against who knows what kind of first, second level side of Luton. Not overly fussed about the Carabao Cup, to be honest with you. I think at the minute, from what I've seen, I think we might have a tough ask on our hands getting to the playoffs as it stands at the moment. So that's where my focus would be. Give some of the young lads some run out. Get legs minutes in players' legs again. It's still a bit pre-season game for me, so not overly fussed, Mark.
Okay, we'll of course chat about that, of course, next week. Also, next week's episode, we're also talking about the kits as well. So join us for that. We're going to get your view on the away kits and the third kit. Some people are calling out the away kit this season. I've seen some sort of commentary that it might be a little bit lazy.
I actually really like it.
Well,
I actually really like it. I've got it. So I'm really happy with it. So I can understand why it's not everyone's cup of tea.
It clashes with my hair. I can't get
it. No comment.
Join us next week for that debate. Before we let you go, though, we've got to chat obviously about your predictions this season. To have a little bit more fun with this, I'm going to ask you all I'm going to give you a team. I'd like you to say higher or lower, please. Play your cards right. Whether you think Coventry will finish higher or lower than the team given to you, if that's okay. Let's start with you, Tom, if that's okay. Let's kick it off with West Brom, shall we?
Higher.
Okay, staying in the Midlands. Jay, what about Birmingham?
I was hoping you weren't saying this. I started to think lower than Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on this recording. You know that, right? Okay. Yeah.
One of the nice things about Birmingham on Twitter recently, which made me physically feel sick. So, I was semi-impressed with them the other day. Their pressing and stuff. But
okay.
Yeah.
Scott, Leicester.
I knew it was going to be that one.
Lower.
Lower than Leicester. Okay.
Yeah. Have they had a points deduction yet or not?
It could be in September, apparently.
It'd be coming, yeah. Tom, what about Millwall?
They're quite good at the moment. I still think higher, though. Higher.
Yeah. Okay. Jay, Sheffield United?
I think we'll finish higher than Sheffield United.
Okay.
I'm confident that one.
Scott, Bristol City?
Bristol City. Higher.
Okay. Tom, Ipswich?
Lower.
Jay, Southampton?
Lower.
Okay. Scott, Wrexham?
Higher.
Okay. All right. Let's. I think we're kind of in the. So I'm guessing you're going to finish about 10th by listening to all of.
I've gone 6th. I've gone with. We're going to finish 6th this season.
Okay.
playoffs again. So probably another half.
Okay, I've got you as 5th, as long as everyone stays fit and you don't lose any players. That obviously have got you there. You've gone 10th. So Jay, where have you gone at? Bear in mind we will play this back in May.
I'm 5th. I'm with you. I think we'll be finishing at 5th. If we get some good players in over the next couple of weeks, I'm going bold. I'm going to go 3rd. But at the moment, we've probably got 5th.
Okay, Scott.
I've gone 6th. I think last in the playoffs for me. But again, like Jay said, if we get a decent centre half, decent striker, we might get 5th.
Right, let's get this Wembley Hotels booked now. Yeah. In a couple of weeks, we'll also be launching Where Sky Blues Walk on Twitter, so we'll let you know when that is launching. You can follow us all. Thank you again all for your support. Let us know what you think of the away kit in the comments below. We'll read some of those out on next week's episode. And enjoy your.
You're on mute, Mark.
Mute himself.
Didn't press a thing. You got your tickets for Derby, Tom? You're off to that one?
Yep. Also going on Tuesday night. I actually hope we win on Tuesday. Just for the sheer fact, next round get Arsenal at home and Gyökeres back at the CBS. That's all I'm hoping. And then we can get knocked out by them, and then it's over. So that's fine.
Right, brilliant. Right, enjoy the Derby game. We'll see you in 7 days' time. Thanks for watching. Great to be back.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, chaps.